All right, fans, welcome. Here with the host team, Central Catholic, going to play Stagg. And we're going to start off right now with the coach's interview from Stagg. From Ripon. I'm sorry, let's stop all over again. I just got on a break. I'm doing about 4 games today. We are doing a coach's interview right now.
Conor coming to you from the Mark Gallo Invitational, and joining me is Central Catholic head coach Mike Wilson. Central Catholic 2-2 on the season. What is it like to host this tournament here at Central Catholic?
Besides the pressure and stress, it's exciting because it's the first ones. The teams that we've got here are programs that are very impressive, not just this year, but constantly. There's consistency with them. So having them here is very exciting for us, and the school's excited. So and to show off our new gym, that's a big deal too.
You picked up some early wins versus Downey and Eastside. What can fans expect tonight in this matchup?
Well, I expect there better be more effort, throughout the game instead of just one half. So we got to pick up our effort level, both on the boards and defense. So consistency is what we're looking for.
And you got a whole weekend ahead. What is your goal for this tournament?
For this, to build what I just said, as far as the consistency goes and effort level, because if we don't do that, we're preparing for league. If we don't do that, then we're not going to finish where we need to be in league and hopefully make the playoffs. So that's the big thing. That's all I'm looking for.
Thanks, Coach, and best of luck in this matchup. Back to you, Coach.
And guard 5'7" junior, number 23,
right, folks, we're getting ready to go. Great job, Conor, interviewing Coach Mike Wilson from Central Catholic. We'll have the Stagg head coach Ryan Berg's interview at halftime. That will be taped, delayed. So I had a little bit of confusion there, but I got that straightened out. And, of course, those of you watching were able to figure out it was Mike Wilson because it has his name up there on the screen. So we're ready to go live as I try to dig myself out of a hole there by not knowing what was going on. We're ready to go live here. Stagg 3-4. The Delta Kings out of Stockton playing the host team Central Catholic. The Raiders come in with a record of 2-2. And right now we're doing a little maintenance job by the officials and 2 or 3 coaches in front of the Stagg benches. They're all trying to get the wet sweat or whatever off the floor. And we should be ready to roll here in a minute. We have a 3-man crew. Like I say, it was interesting. Yesterday we only had 2 officials, and today they've got 3 for each game. So I even made a comment how hard that game is to officiate anymore with just 2 officials. Bad thing about 3 officials, it just gives the coach one more guy to try to yell at. It's like, doggone it, and half the time, those refs, they got this figured out. They always rotate away from you so you can't get into their ear. But and here we go. Central Catholic on the tip. Switching man-to-man defense by Stagg. Nico Sakata on the drive. Fired up a shot, forced the action, did not get the call. Hit nothing but air. But he's attacking the rim. He was trying to draw a foul. It was, it was an air ball per se, but not really a true air ball. He was just trying to draw a foul. Good stop, good footwork. Dayton Magana starts off the first bucket of the ball game. Drove hard to the middle, stopped, got balanced, and hit that short 8-foot jump shot. Long 3 by number 3. Drive into the bucket, the little finger roll layup. Central Catholic jumps out to a 4-0 lead against the Stagg. Offensive rebound, he puts it back in. Kenyon Pierce, 6'4" senior. Tough shot off the glass. It goes in. Bagania on the runner. Another 3-pointer attempted by Stagg. A steal. Turns around, just lays it in. Jason Phillips on the board with an easy one. Once he got the steal, all he had to do was turn around and lay it in. Looked like a 4th grade layup drill. Nobody around him, no dribble or anything required. Just pick it up, turn around, and put it up off the glass. The lefty misses the shot. That's Austin Triana. Another 3 by Stagg. Looks like they like that 3. That's the 3rd one they've attempted. Long shot, long rebound. right in front of the rim to grab the offensive board. Charles Hallman. 6'4", got a little bounce to his step. He's got 2. He makes the first one. And he makes the second one. Setting up a play. That's a long pass and not the angle you're supposed to make to get that pass completed. Stagg last year finished 16-12. They were 6-4 in league. They were also a Division II San Joaquin section participant in the state playoffs. Head coach Ryan Berg. Driving to the middle, driving baseline, and spinning back to score is Miles Clayton, all 6'7". He's a sophomore. Into the post, not really expecting that. Phoenix Smith fumbled the pass. Euro coming. No, he's going to jump, stop, tip, no good. Central Catholic going to get a run out a little bit here. Pulled back. Central Catholic calling a 30-second timeout. Central Catholic 10, Stagg 4. First quarter, third game of the second day of the 16-team basketball tournament. Mark Gallo Invitational basketball tournament. Second through fourth rounds, live stream pay-per-view. Just go to www.norcalsportstv.com /PPV and find out what's going on with your team. You want to see that team play, just pull that up. Just take a photo of that on the screen or write down the information, and all the times will be listed and how the game could be seen. Looks like Stagg, they're standing, it looks like in a 1-3-1 zone. They were playing a switching man. Now they're going to match up, it looks like. Now they're going 1-3-1 zone after the timeout. Leads to a turnover and a breakaway layup. Pump fake. Oh, good hustle on the block. Should have probably extended and just shot the old extended layup. He knew he was going to get his shot. They were going to try to come down and block his shot. So Jason Phillips did a jump stop, went up to shoot the layup, and great hustle. The ball was blocked from behind. Stagg gets it out of bounds, though, but it was a breakaway. When you get those breakaways, you want to get those layups and score. Now you got to earn it the old-fashioned way. You got to run a play. It's a lot harder to score in the half court than it is on a breakaway. Baseline floater. That bucket goes in for Stagg. Central Catholic trying to do a backdoor play. Picked up the dribble and did the pump fake. It didn't work. They kind of got to double team the ball handler. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if they know it. There's an open three. Hustling for the rebound. Phoenix Smith called for a foul going after the rebound. Stagg putting a little press on. Looked like they maybe go to a trap, but as soon as they got it in, they went back straight man for man. Running the show. Dayton Magana out there at front.
First personal, third team foul.
Called him for traveling. I think I could have made a few dollars. Somehow or another, the back door was open and somebody thought I was standing here running the gate. Should have told him 5 and I'll let him in. Whoa, a three-pointer, and that hand stayed up long. Jason Phillips. Stagg got a little pep in their step right now. A little bit quick on the shot. Didn't have the feet balanced. He had to run a long ways to get open on that one. Matt Gove was working hard to get open. When he caught it, he shot quick. Missed everything, went out of bounds. So Stagg can come up here and run their offense now. Stolen. Justin Traynor on the nice steal. Fast break bucket. You're going to get caught for an illegal pick. Oh, the bank's open. Yes, it is. Kenyon Pierce launched a three-pointer and banked it in from right off left of center. And the quarter ends 12-12 as Kenyon Pierce banked in a three-point shot at about the 16-second mark. Central Catholic came down unable to answer, and the score was tied at 12-all. The Mark Gallo Invitational is brought to you in part by Straight Sports. Custom basketball uniforms stand out from the rest. The official uniform provider of the 2019 All-NorCal Games. 2019 All-NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns April 7th to Las Positas College in Livermore, California. Nominations not being accepted at NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG 2019. That would be through December the 31st for middle school, high school seniors, junior college, sophomore, all-star teams. Photo Pros Sports, specializing in team and individual sports photography. www.photo/pros.com. And Simply Basketball. Follow Simply Basketball on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for the best highlights Northern California has to offer. Host team, Central Catholic, the Mark Gallo Invitational, playing Stagg out of Stockton. Stagg in the black jerseys with gold numbers. The home team, Central Catholic, CCHS on their chest, wearing the white uniforms with a little black and sort of a gold trim. And we are getting ready to go into the, that's Navy and gold trim. Central Catholic entered this game 2-2, Stagg 3-4. Stagg in a 1-3-1 zone. Almost cross-court pass stolen. Stagg grabs the rebound. Looks like the 1-3-1 zone's been pretty effective so far. We'll see if Central Catholic makes any adjustments and does a better job attacking it. In the post. Set 3. Good no call. Can he make it all the way for the layup? Nice pass. Nice block. He steps out of bounds, trying to push the ball up the floor. Fast-paced action on those last couple of plays. Here goes the drive. There's the block. And then when he goes to start dribble up the floor, he gets it out of bounds. Shot clock reset, plenty of time. 35 seconds on the shot clock in high school, which is an eternity with these young people anymore. 30 would be probably plenty, but that's okay. At least there's a shot clock. Down at 10 seconds. Stagg keeping the ball alive. They seem like they want it more than Central Catholic when that shot goes up. I'm sure the coach has something to say to his players about that either during the next timeout and or halftime. Dribble in traffic. Stolen back. Spin. Throws the shot up. Sort of a wild shot. I think the coach is real happy with that. I see him calling for a sub. He's getting Lamonte Thomas to get back into the ball game. The old wraparound pass. We got somebody calling for a rest. A couple of guys volunteering to go out of the ball game because they've been working so hard. Twelve to 12. Both teams struggling a little bit to score. Combination of good defense and the fact that they're just not. Oh, there it is. They got the lob. He had to volleyball it to himself. Phoenix Smith. Lob wasn't the best lob in the world. He had to sort of reach across and flip it with his hand to keep it alive, and almost he passed it to himself. There's the volleyball. There's where he volleyballed it to himself. Flipped it twice to himself, caught it, turned around and laid it in. Smart move. The pass was a little bit underthrown. He snatched the rebound on that one. Charles Hallman grabbed the board. Gets the bounce on his free throw, hits the front of the rim, then it goes to the backboard and then falls through. Makes them both. Ties up this ball game. Not a good place to pick up the ball. Stagg showing patience. That some pretty good Central Catholic defense, not allowing them to get a shot. Most guys are taking just one dribble. He's going to let that one fly, and I tell you what, he does what you saw he does. Aniko Sakata drains a deep three with about 2 seconds on the shot clock. Leave him open. He's going to launch it. Hits the front of the rim. That three-pointer was no good by Lamonte Thompson. Dayton Magana is able to get it pretty much wherever he wants, but he's not able to finish the shot. As I've mentioned many times on previous shows, previous games. Oh my goodness! A sit-down three. Steven Rivera shoots a three and then sits down. Gets back up to go back on the defensive end. There's what he needs to do. Penetrate and dish if you can get around those guys. Nice pass. Dayton Magana on the assist. That's what I was talking about earlier, just a second before that. He's been penetrating in there. Shooting a little bit off balance. He's either got to stop and get balanced, or better yet, just penetrate the pass. Make your teammates better. That's what makes you a good team. Yeah, interesting enough, the Stagg coach communicated to the referee that Central Catholic has no fouls called on them. Not a single foul. Traveling. 5 fouls on Stagg. But that's interesting. You play almost the entire first half and not have a single foul either. They're awfully clean, or they don't reach. What the coach is insinuating is maybe you're giving them a little bit too many breaks. Call a foul or two. Boom! That was a swat. There's a deflection. There's a steal. That's a great play. And here we go. He fumbles it. He's going to get it back. He misses it. What's going to happen? They finally called a foul. The coach from Stagg is elated. My goodness gracious. Here comes the no-no. Here comes the no-no. Oh, we missed it. We had to go back to live action. Missed free throw. We're going to get a chance at the no-no again. Here comes the no-no. No-no. Then he runs it down. And no-no at the free throw line as he goes 0 for 2. So maybe the Stagg coach doesn't want the ref to call fouls, because if you're not going to make free throws, you may as well let him try to get a tip in or a field goal. I think he bounced past that one on the sideline. Central Catholic scores. Miles Clayton. Power dribble, baby hook in the middle of the paint. They called him on a reach. As you can see, Dayton Magana, he can get pretty much anywhere he wants with the ball. We're going to have a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout as Central Catholic calls timeout. Don't forget, folks, this Mark Gallo Invitational Tournament, 2nd through 4th rounds, live stream pay-per-view. Just go ahead and log into NorCalSportsTV.com/PPV and find out what the specifics are for your particular team. The entire schedule will be there. You'll get an opportunity to watch your favorite team son, brother, dad, uncle, neighbor, classmate, whatever. Watch the ball game, or if you're just a basketball fanatic and love to watch good basketball, tune into NorCal Sports and watch the rest of this Mark Gallo tournament. Right under the front of the rim. Stagg they got used on that one a little bit. Out of bounds plays can be just demoralizing. They're so tough. The angle is different. Guarding out of bounds plays, it's just demoralizing, especially for the coaching aspect. Have a guy catch the ball right in front of the rim and lay it in. There's that out of bounds play where he's right there in front of the rim. There it is. Good job on the replay, Cruz. Yeah, well, Central Catholic has plenty of fouls to waste. If they think they're going to get beat on a drive, they may as well reach. It's only 2 team fouls for the entire half. Going way out front. And he saved it off the Stagg player. Great hustle. Great hustle by Justin Traina, as he jumped up and deflected the inbounds pass and then went and saved it and threw it off the player's leg. I'm assuming they'll go for one shot. It's 20-20. They're going down in the post. Nice double team by Stagg as they lock him up. Plenty of time left. Long pass. Too long. Central Catholic's going to get something out of this. There it is. 5 seconds to go. He's going to do a little step back. And it's going to be 22-20 as the half ends. We've got an interview coming up with our sideline reporter. Conor's going to be talking to the Stagg coach, Ryan Berg. We'll be going to Conor in one moment.
Conor, we're coming to you live at halftime at the Mark Gallo Invitational, and right now Stagg currently trails by 2. Coach, you came out with a great defensive game. How do you keep that defensive game going in the second half?
Well, hopefully we do that all the time. That's kind of part of our identity. Defense travels, I think, and so we're going to keep battling for however many games we play this year. That's going to be our calling card, so hopefully we keep it up.
As you spoke, battle is the word of the night so far. You guys knotted up the first quarter, 12-12. What is it going to take to really pull away from Central Catholic?
I don't know if we will pull away. I just want to keep this thing a battle. It's their own tournament. I know they're a really good team. We're going to keep battling them and see what happens here in the last couple of minutes of this game.
Thanks, Coach, and best of luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Coach I.
Great job, Conor. Great job, Coach. We appreciate those interviews. I know the coach wants to get in and talk to his players. 10-minute halftime breaks isn't a lot of time. Exciting ball game so far. 22-20. Stagg had a little bit of a breakdown there in the last minute. Allowed Central Catholic to score the last 4 points to go up 2, but it's been a close game, and I would expect it'll be a close game the rest of the way. We're going to take a short audio break, and we'll be back with the second half in about 8 minutes on NorCal Sports TV. Here we are, folks. Back to the second half. See if anybody does anything extremely different if they come out with the same plans. Tried to isolate their big man on the right block. He was able to back in and get off a decent shot, but not able to make it. Three-pointer at the top of the key, no good. Looks like Central Catholic's going to try to pound it inside a little bit more. Assuming they're thinking they're a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger than Stagg. I mean, they got 6'7" and 6'4" in the post, but Stagg's got anybody too much taller than 6'2" out there, if that, especially right now. It's pretty much a 5-guard offense. Yeah, he traveled. He's looking at the ref like, what? He goes, you traveled. When you see it on the film, you'll see how you traveled. He's still looking like, what? I've seen that look many a time. Jason Phillips, look at the film. Get your feet down. Work on your footwork. Backcourt violation. Turnover festival. Stagg turns it over. Central Catholic turns it over. Let's see who's going to get off a good shot and make it. High post. Central Catholic staying between their man and the basket, not allowing them to drive around them. They got a little bit of height advantage. Shot didn't hit anything. That guy can get wherever he wants. And he does it again. He makes a left-handed runner. When I say that guy, that's Dayton Bagana. Tough penetrator Dayton is. Low body, low center of gravity, got good strength. Pull-up jump shot. Didn't hit anything. It hit the bottom of the net, but it didn't go through the rim. It hit the bottom of the net. So it was a short shot. Central Catholic scored the last 6 points. They were trailing going in with a few minutes to go in the second quarter. They've managed to score 6 in a row. They're going to call a push or a trip. Yep. Here comes his runner. Nice left-hand flip shot up in and in. Dayton Magana for Central Catholic Raiders, 2-2, trying to get up a game above 500, move into the winner's bracket of their own tournament. Ball pick, pull-up jumper, no good. There goes Dayton again. Oh, he goes left one time, he goes right another time. What hand is he? Dayton. He's obviously ambidextrous, I believe is how we say that word. Oh. The runner drawing the foul. Enikio Sakata should go to the line to shoot 2. Justin Traina on the foul. Stagg needs to make these free throws. There it is, first points of the half. They went 3.5 minutes without scoring and finally got a free throw. Enikio Sakata cashing in on the first of 2. And here comes the second. Hits the back of the rim, bounced around, and didn't get the friendly roll. Tried to snap trap on the point guard. He did a good job of not panicking and stepped through the double team. There he goes again. He can get there now. Pass was pretty good, but the problem is he threw it to a big guy and it never came up above his knees. And that's sometimes tough for a big man to go down and get it. He stopped, threw a nice little bounce pass, but it was a little bit low. Ended up being a turnover. There it is, the floater, and Coach Berg does not like what he sees. He's calling timeout. As Central Catholic's got it going right now. They've jumped out to a 28-21 lead. They've outscored Stagg 10-1 in the last 4 minutes or so. So let's go to this broadcast of the Mark Gallo Invitational is brought to you in part by
Take me way. You know, who's better, but honestly, you know, the Bay's better. You know, we got more dogs on our side.
All right, folks, we're back live. Don't forget those NorCal All-Star games. It was entertaining as heck the last couple years. It'll be again this year with the dunk contest and all the festivities, the three-point shot contest, the interviews, autographs by some big-time players that'll be going Division I. Here we go, back to live action. A Stagg running out of bounds play. I got to find out what the AA Stagg stands for. Associate of Arts? I don't know. Ooh, no call on the block. Driving coast to coast. Big man back in the game. Kicks it out. Nice pass for a three, and the timeout pays off. As Stagg has answered with 4 points after Coach Berg called timeout to get the team back into the ball game. Oh, they got him on that one. He did a little shake and bake, crossover dribble, went to his right hand, and got the foul drawn. I got my production crew here. They're trying to tell me what this AA is about. We'll let you know in a minute. Gonna come with the right hand hook. Nice power move. It's a way to attack the rim. AA stands for Amos Alonso. Amos Alonso. So that's the first and middle name of Stagg. Amos Alonso Stagg High School. Amos Alonso Stagg High. That's good. So if you play Washington High School, they should put the letter G on the front. If you play Lincoln High, they should put Abraham, put an A on the top. So they're putting the full name up there. So that's good to know. The next thing we're going to find out is what the WE stands for in the middle of the paint. I might be the family that helped build this arena. That were the major donors. But anyway, we'll just watch this ball game and not worry about too many autographs, or too many initials or insignias or whatever. Containing the dribble penetration of Dayton Magana is the key. And there's really nobody right now that's able to stay in front of this young man. When he decides he wants to get to the rim, and the 5'7" junior just gets there. He's finished left-handed. He's finished right-handed on his drives. He's made a couple of runners off the glass. And right now he's showing us he can make his free throws as well. At least one of the two. There he goes again. There's his stop. There's his square up. Got the fundamentals down as far as stop. There's a nice pass. Off wing. Power layup. Oh, nice job. Penetrating a little soft touch pass. Stagg making the extra passes. If it's on 20, they don't want that to happen. Let's see who they call it on. All right, they called on 24, so that's a break. Here comes the pass. Yeah, 24 on the block. 20 is the big man for Stagg. They need him on the floor. It's a tad bit foul trouble for Phoenix Smith, the 6'4", 230-pounder. There he is in the open court. Nice rebound. Miles Clayton went and got that one. 6'7", sophomore. Work on his free throw, taking his dribbles. Little shoulder shrug. Back of the rim. He makes the second one. We got 11 seconds left. He's going to go all the way and get a layup. Block. No good as he attacked the rim going coast to coast. Matt Gove attacked. And after 3 quarters, Central Catholic 33, Stagg 28. Here comes the no-no. Boom. Nice block. Kick out. Went coast to coast, not able to score. Central Catholic's 2 big men, a little bit too much for Stagg. I would say that's the difference right now. Miles Clayton at 6'7" and Charles Hallman at 6'4". Stagg measures in with 5'11", 6'1", 5'11", 5'10". Kenyon Pierce, 6'4", is one of the biggest players they play. And then when they bring Phoenix Smith off the bench, he's 6'4". So Central Catholic just got one more bounder, one more bouncy rebounder than Stagg. It's made the difference from what I've seen so far. That and the sheer penetration capabilities of Dayton Magana, as he's been pretty much getting wherever he wants to get, whenever he wants to get there. If somebody could stay in front of him, that would make a huge difference. I have not seen him shoot a three-pointer yet that I can recollect, so his game is heavily dictated on his ability to penetrate. Little set play by Stagg. Little floater in the paint. That's a nice little start for the third quarter as Lamont Thompson hits a deuce. Make it a three-point game. Best thing right now is 23 doesn't have the ball in his hands, and sure enough, it was a 5-second count because he didn't have the ball in his hand. That would be Dayton Magana. The ball was to the right wing. Justin Traina held on to the ball, and the ref started counting the 1, and then he got to 5 and blew that whistle. Stagg has a chance to make this thing interesting right now if they make a bucket. Covered a lot of ground on that move. Here he goes, watch this. Big jump stop. Got fouled by two guys. They called a foul on the first one. At the line, taking his breath. Takes a weird bounce. He makes the second one. That was a blocked shot, which leads to a little bit of a run out. There he is, Dayton Magana. Penetration to Magana, rebounding of Clayton and Hallman is the difference. Now one of the big men is out for Central Catholic. No, they're both in. I take that back. Two power dribbles, saw the double team coming, a little underhand flip pass to his partner, and an easy bucket on the inside. Stagg called timeout at the 5:58 mark in the fourth quarter. Going to discuss what they can do to get back into this ball game. Last time they called timeout, they came out and answered with 4 unanswered points. So hopefully the coaches, that formula can work again. This is the third game of the Mark Gallo High School Invitational Tournament. We have one more game tonight. Santa Cruz plays Emmanuel. Then tomorrow, in the winner's bracket, Manteca plays Sac High at 3:30. Sonora playing Grigori at 5 o'clock. Bear Creek will play Grant at 6:30. And the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game, Santa Cruz and Emmanuel. The loser bracket games have the loser of this game playing the loser of the next game. Ripon and Beyer playing at 6:30. Bandon and Christian Brothers at 5, and Patterson and Newmark Memorial playing at 3:30 in the Glen Gym. Don't forget to tune in to NorCal Sports TV. Find out how you can watch your favorite team play on pay-per-view. Timeout didn't bring any results that Stagg wanted. They missed the shot. Modesto Christian running their offense. He's able to turn that corner. Three-point shot misses. Hesitation dribble. There he goes. Look at that. Dayton Magana. That guy is he's just tough. That's all there is to it. He's only 5'7". He's got strength. I see him over there pulling his toe up a little bit. He might be cramping up a little bit. That might be the best thing Stagg could have happen, is to get him to cramp up and have him go out of the ball game. Because once you start getting those cramps in your calves or your gastrocnemius, hesitation dribble. There it is on the replay. 1, 2, whoop, off the glass, spin it up there and in. Stagg doesn't have much of an inside game, and if those three-pointers aren't falling, they're in trouble, and that's what's happened as Central Catholic is starting to widen the gap now. That it looks pretty tough for Stagg to make a comeback, especially if they're going to let Magana drive. Oh, he gets it stolen this time, though. He's got to go all the way and do a Euro action. Good hustle back. Ball came over to me. I had a chance to shoot it, but I didn't want to bend over, and I wasn't warmed up. Stagg needs to score. Another air ball. Central Catholic is contesting their shots, basically staying in front of the Stagg team, and when they shoot, putting a hand up and making them shoot a little bit uncomfortable. Stagg not able to get the rebound on that one after the shot was blocked. Fumbled it around and bounced off a black jersey hand, and Central Catholic gets the ball out of bounds. As we've said the last few trips, Stagg really needs to score. Another air ball three. Everybody loves to shoot that three-point shot. It's not a high percentage shot if you can't make at least 3 out of 10. Three out of 10 is basically comparable to a power layup. You get 9 points on 10 shots. If you made 5 out of 10, you'd get 10. 4 out of 10 is even better. Now you're getting 12 points, which is similar to 60% on power layups. Offensive rebound. There's the big man again. There's the shot. There's the size. He's tall and he's got long arms to go with him. They put him at 6'7", but his reach might make him 6'9". And the 6'7" sophomore, Miles Clayton, makes the free throw. Should be the largest lead of the game for Central Catholic with 3:24 to go, as they're trying to advance to the winner's bracket and play the winner of Santa Cruz and Emmanuel, the game that'll be coming up right after this ball game, giving them approximately 12 minutes or so to warm up. As we continue to say, Stagg needs to score. They only have 10 points this whole half. Maybe even less. I can't remember. I thought it was 22 to 20 at half. It might have been 24. There it is. There's what they needed. And he's the only force they have inside, and he did. He took that one up strong. Looked like a force, because he is a force. Phoenix Smith. powers it up for the, and then misses the free throw. Three minutes to go. Good hustle play. Two men go to the floor, fighting and battling for a rebound. I think Phoenix landed out of bounds, so they're going to give the ball back to Central Catholic as Charles Hallman is like withering a little bit in. Oh, he's out of bounds. Oh, he came back in. The referee pointed to the court and said, no, he's back in. That's what you're supposed to do in inbounds, man. Is once you throw that ball inbounds, get back inbounds. Don't stay out of bounds because it got flicked back to him. Skip pass. Okay, I just saw what I needed to see. I just saw what I needed to see. Dayton Magana hits a three-pointer, which means you're going to have trouble guarding him because he's going to go around you, and if you don't guard him, he's going to make the three-pointer. And he is absolutely, without a doubt, in my mind, the player of the game. But there'll be a couple other people involved in this. Hopefully Conor will get a post-game interview with our player of the game. Oh, there's a bucket. I figured they'd call timeout. Full timeout, 1:49 to go, 45-34. Game 3 of a 4-game showcase of high school basketball talent at Central Catholic High School in the Mark Gallo Invitational Tournament. This broadcast of the Mark Gallo Invitational Tournament is brought to you in part by
you know, who's better, but honestly, you know, the Bay's better. You know, we got more dogs on our side.
Okay, we're back live. 1:49 to go. 45-34. Stagg applying a little bit of pressure here. See if they can get back into this game with a couple of steals. J.J. Williams back in the game. I'm assuming he's a good free throw shooter. Nice dribble, jump stop, and score. Hallman. Well, looks like the referee gave him a timeout on that scrum. They were all battling, scrumming and fighting and diving and rolling and grunting. And here comes the replay on the nice shot at the other end by Hallman. Slithered in on a jump stop move. Ball was loose on the floor. Both teams were going for it. Looked like there might have been a jump, but the bottom man was yelling timeout. So the official gave him the timeout. Their ball game. This broadcast of the Mark Gallo Invitational is brought to you in part by Straight Sports. Custom basketball uniforms stand out from the rest. The official uniform provider for the 2019 All NorCal games. Go to www.str8sports.com to learn more. Your 2019 All NorCal games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns April 7th, 2019 to Las Positas College in Livermore. Nominations now being accepted on NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG 2019 through December 31st. Back to the ball game. 1:04 to go. 47-34. Stagg putting on a press. They're probably going to have to foul if they don't get a steal. Yep, there's the foul. Probably not the guy they would prefer to foul, but unfortunately in this situation you don't have a lot of choice with a minute to go, 1:03. First guy that touches it, you got to foul, stop the clock. This will be a 1-and-1, a 1 and the bonus. Makes the shot. Ruining his rep a little bit. He hit the rim on that one, but he made it. Let's see if he hits nothing but the bottom of the net on this one. Oh, well, he shows he's got a touch. That's all, as he makes both free throws. Dayton Magana made 4 free throws in a row and a 3, as well as driving and handling the ball almost the entire game. Downtown 3, just what Stagg needed. There's where they want to foul. Oh, good job. Ah, there you go. Looked like maybe a. It's risen on the floor. I just thought they hit hard. I'm not sure what he's. Let's see if we can tell what happened. Here's the three-pointer. We're not sure if he just said, here comes the. He's grabbing his left knee or left groin area on the replay. Hopeless, nothing too serious, obviously. Trainer out there doing some stuff with his mobility of his left foot and ankle. Great hustle play by both players. Looks like he's going to be okay now. A little shook up. Yeah, his left knee hit the floor hard. Might have bruised the patella. I'm not going to obviously guess. It's hard to guess on injuries, but he is hobbling towards the training room on his own accord, so that's a good sign. As 2 were helping him and 1 was helping. Now the coach tags him off to somebody else, one of the official staff members at Central Catholic High School. Again, hope that young man is okay. Should be a 1 and a bonus. Nothing but net for Matt Gove. Matt makes them both. You want to be in at the end of the game? Be able to make free throws. Especially if the game's even closer. Yep, he got a little bit of a foul. Good stride, stop, pounded it to dribble, planted his left foot, stepped back with his right to get balance. Went up to shoot, the defender reached in, Hallman reached in, picked up his 4th foul, which at this point is more than semi-irrelevant. .33 to go. I'm not sure where they can pull out 13 points. But Stagg playing good tonight against the host team. Doesn't look like it'll be quite good enough. An assist by Magana. Justin Traina with the bucket. 3-pointer attempted to bank it in. It probably it. Nah, I don't know if they'll foul. They'll probably let it go. He's going to go, I'm going to take this one and dunk it. Oh, I knew he was going to try. Stagg says, should I shoot it? No, let's shoot it again. Get your percentages. 2 3-point attempts attempted, not made. Final score 55-39. Conor, our sideline reporter, is going to get an interview, we hope. So hang in here for a minute with the player of the game. Central Catholic in the winner's bracket. We'll play tomorrow. The main game at 8 o'clock in the Gallo Gym. Stagg going to the loser's bracket. We'll play at 8 o'clock in the Glen Gym. We go to NorCal Sports TV, and we're getting ready here for Conor to do the interview with the player of the game. So as soon as he's ready, we'll go live to him. Here we go, over to Conor and player of the game.
Live at the Mark Gallo Invitational, and I'm here with our straight sports standout player of the game, number 23, Dayton Magana. What a game for you. Handful of points tonight and a big pull away from Stagg. What did it take to pull off this victory tonight?
We started off slow, but we cooperated in the locker room. We came together as a team, got the ball moving more, started moving, playing as a team, and we got the game going and then we started running the fast break, and that's how we play, so we finished the game that way.
You came into the locker room up 22-20 over Stagg. What was the message in the locker room by your coach?
He was just telling us, we can't play individual ball. We gotta play together as a team, and that's what we came in there doing. So when we came in the locker room, we told each other, hey, let's go, let's play as a team, start moving the ball, running the break, playing defense, and that's what we did, and that's how we came out with the dub.
You guys have big home court advantage. What is it like having home court advantage in this tournament?
Oh, it's great. I love this gym. It's great. I've had good times in this gym. I'm very blessed to have a tournament here.
You guys have played the winner of Santa Cruz and Emmanuel. How do you plan to prepare for both those teams, if so?
Yeah, we're going to stay and watch this next game, and we're just going to usually play how we play. Play defense, run the break, and we'll go from there.
Thanks, Dayton. Best of luck in the second half of the tournament. And back to you, Coach I.
All right, great job, Conor. That young man had himself a heck of a ball game. He's only 5'7", but I tell you what, he's strong. He can handle the rock left and right hand. He finishes left and right-handed. He makes three-pointers. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He drops dimes, and he sounds like quite a leader of his team, too. So good player to have, and he'll be back, obviously, for a senior year for Central Catholic. So he'll be a fun player to follow as his career progresses in the sport of basketball. In about 12 minutes, we're going to have the last game of the evening, Santa Cruz against Emmanuel, and that will finish out the determination of the brackets for tomorrow's ball game. So stay tuned to NorCal Sports TV as we'll take a short audio break and be back for the last ball game of this fantastic high school basketball tournament, the Mark Gallo Invitational, hosted at Central Catholic, Modesto, California.